I'm Samuel Prakash from KNMS Tirchi. Welcome to welcome you all to my presentation about the project titled as System to Automatically Increase the Ground Clearance. Before I wish to tell about my problem description, I wish to tell about the ground clearance. The linear distance between the car base and the road surface is known as ground clearance. The problem statement is that the fixed ground clearance is an issue when the car is loaded completely. Hence, the base gets damaged when we cross the speed breaker. The solution for this is that the distance between the speed breaker and the car is measured. Here, the proximity sensor senses the distance between the car's front base and speed breaker. The If the distance between the speed breaker and the car is safe, the ground clearance remains same. If the distance between the speed breaker and the car is unsafe, then the ground clearance is increased. Here the proximity sensor senses the distance between the car's base and the speed breaker, and the distance is unsafe. Hydraulic cylinder is connected to the axles of the car. Here we can see that an hydraulic cylinder is attached to the axles of the car. Hydraulic cylinder is actuated if the distance is unsafe and the ground clearance is increased. Here in the first case we can see an intact hydraulic cylinder. In this case, that intact hydraulic cylinder is used for safer distances. And here in the second case, we can see an actuator hydraulic cylinder where the car's base is also actuated to maintain a safer distance from the ground. Electronic, electronic control unit controls the system for increased safety of the car. Here we can see that proximity sensor senses the distance from the base of the car and the speed breaker, and it sends that to an electronic control unit which decides whether to actuate the hydraulic cylinder or make it remain as intact. Thank you for seeing my presentation.